Channeling, day 43. Here's what I got. The power to connect with Source is available to everyone. The masters who have walked your planet before had come to teach you this very thing. It's the illusion of separation that creates the conflict in your world. The illusion is that you are separate from one another. Now, the truth is your personalities are in fact separate, your egos. But your souls, the parts of you that are eternal, are all connected as one. Your scientists have called this the superconsciousness. It is the place where your souls reside as one. Think of the superconsciousness as the ocean, where all the individual tributaries, which are your individual souls, flow to. Each individuation of source energy, and by individuation we mean each soul, remembers its connection to the whole, but also chose to forget by putting on its personality or its ego as part of the growing and learning process. Why do we forget this connection, you might ask? Think of it like opening a birthday present that you've bought for yourself. If you bought it just yesterday and wrapped it up, there's no surprise. There's no wonder. There's no excitement. There's no what if. But when you don't know what's in the box, either you bought it years ago and forgot or someone else gives it to you, there's anticipation. There's excitement. There's possibilities. As you open the box, anything could happen. Because you've forgotten you're connected, you approach everything not knowing the outcome. That's what makes this exciting. As you rediscover who you are as a creator, as you learn to unpack, unwrap the gift of life, there's excitement all along the way. And as you're unwrapping and learning the lessons, you're getting respect for the power of being a creator. As you discover the personalities are the illusion, the connection to one another has more meaning. Now, this is a very simplistic way of breaking down the process, but it's nonetheless true. Through time, belief systems have sprung up to explain this process. In fact, the answers were always given, for none of you are ever truly alone. But remember, beloved, it's a dance between the ego, your operating system, and the soul, the end user. Learning to believe in oneself, to believe in one's soul, is an individual process for each of you. The triggers, the signs, the pathways is as unique as each individuation. The mistake many who have made is thinking there's only one way, one path, one direction to reconnection. The ego fears that there's another path that they do not follow, that therefore they must be wrong. That is not true. As the saying goes, all roads lead to Rome. Remember, the obstacles to enlightenment, to growth, to remembering are placed in your path not to dissuade you, not to destroy you, not to knock you off course, but to strengthen your resolve, to test within you the knowingness that each of you possesses. This is not different than going to a gym and lifting weights to gain physical strength. This is about gaining spiritual strength. The principle is the same, but unlike your physical Pilates class, each workout routine needs to be different for each individual soul by design, because each personality, each ego is constructed in a way that will best help the soul accomplish what it has come to accomplish in each lifetime. So put on your workout clothes as you will. Have no judgments on anyone else's workout clothes or their routines. Instead, lift each other up as they explore. But because you never know how someone else's journey or exploration or connection might inspire you to find a different way, a new way of connecting with your soul. This is what organized religions attempted to do. However, ego and fear are always present in your human incarnation, and the louder voices always vie for your attention. Spirit has no need for shouting, stamping its feet, or having the biggest dick in the room. Spirit is an inspiration. They are soft and quiet and just there. When the distractions of your world are screaming loudly, remember to go within and find calmness, find the peace. That is your soul. That is source energy. It's not found in the banging of tambourines, the clashing of cymbals, or the shouting from a pulpit. Now, there's nothing intrinsically wrong with that, but that's not where source energy speaks to you. It's in the eyes of your dog. It's in the breeze blowing through the trees. It's in the babbling of the brook. The signs are all around you. Wake up to seeing them. open yourselves up to receiving them. Spirit is magic in the sense that it will just seem to appear. But the truth is, it's always been there. You just hadn't noticed. Walk today with this in mind. Listen to the whispers of your soul. Watch the leaves playing in the wind. Pay attention to the squirrel that crosses your path or the song that the bird sings. We are always whispering in your ear when you choose to hear. Love is the order of the day. Feel it for all you encounter. For it is all source energy. We are complete.